Hi everyone, this is Cherryenchantress. I had so much fun with the first go around of this, and I still have orange, pink, and yellow left, so I'm going to keep going. Alright, so we're going to have 3 more piles and 3 more choices, but I'm going to narrow it down, so when I spin this, I'm going to it's got to land on pink, orange, or yellow in order to get your charms. Alright, so let's shuffle the cards. I'm going to make some piles. This is the general answer first. 2. We're going to put that here and that here. Alright, let's see. We need 1 more. So we're going to answer yes or no and timing. 1 more. I like kind of doing it this way since I don't have a lot of room on my phone. Okay. So this one got 2. I'm just going to go ahead and put 2 down for that last. From that group, now this is the timing cards. So by Radley Valentine, I suggest using the angel answer cards just like this. Timing, yes, no, and general. So this is for timing. Pile 1, timing. And I'm just shuffling this for you so you can see that I'm not making things up. You know, I know you trust me, but sometimes, and I think also sometimes you like the sound of the shuffling. Sometimes it takes a long time for something to pop up. So if it doesn't flip out for me, then I will just pick. There, okay. Timing for 1. Let's see, timing for 2. That one. Timing for 3. I had lunch in between readings, so pardon my gastric noises. Oh goodness. I'm blessed, you guys. I hope all of you doing well, and if anybody needs anything, just email me and I'll see if I can help you. But yeah, in this times you see who are good people and who are not so good people, and I'm blessed to have good people in my life. All right, so we've got our piles now. Oh no, I still got to do the yes or no. So let's do that real quick. Yes or no. Yes or no. For pile 1, yes or no. Yes or no. For pile 1, yes or no. We'll just say that one. It's funny. Okay. And in the first reading that I did, you know, I used these cards for 3 piles, and I put them all back into the deck for this reading, so some of them might repeat. Wouldn't that be funny? So pile 2, yes or no. 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 Pile 2, okay. Pile 3, yes or no, okay. That was quick. Alright. Okay, now we have 2 answers for pile 3. We'll just use both of those. Boy, pile 3 got a bunch of cards. Okay, so next we're going to pick some stones. And in that first pile, the first reading I used from the yellow bag. Maybe I'm going to pick, from the red bag of stones. That was from my previous Colorado adventure. Okay, we're going to do blue, gray. I don't want to use black. Let's see. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. We'll do pink again. Okay, so blue, gray, and pink. All right, everybody? So let out your breath. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Release your breath. Open your eyes and let them drift to the pile meant for you. Let's begin. Alright, and here we have pile number 1 with this kind of blue turquoise. My favorite color. I love this color. Alright, let's see. Yes, no, and timing. And what else? So it says don't stop again. Pile 1 is don't stop. That means yes, or keep going, or do what you're doing. You're doing the right thing, okay? Let's see about pile. Next, it's within the next few weeks. So something happening in the next few weeks. And be assertive. Nice one. All right. So, I feel like this is mostly self-explanatory. Not much I can say additionally, except something might be developing within the next few weeks. And I think it's time for you to take a yang energy towards your goals and your ideas and stuff. Not too much, not laid back kind of attitude, but, a push forward kind of attitude. Don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. Be strong, be assertive, stick with it, because in the next few weeks you're going to see some results. Okay, let's see what the pendulum has to say. Let's see if it matches up. I like the sound of the pendulum. So we're asking the yes or no, maybe so question. Why did I know that was going to go there? So this is, ask a friend kind of thing. Yeah, so I feel like your situation definitely has to do with friendship. And it is going to be real important, or maybe somebody you're going to meet, will meet through friends. Maybe you're wondering about, am I going to meet somebody? If you're going to find the one, or something has to do with your love life or something like that. And maybe the answer will have to do with a friend, okay? So I shuffled these because I felt like in that first reading, they weren't very mixed up. Okay. So let's use Uno now for timing. Let's see what kind of time we got. Okay, we got 3 and blue. So it said within the next few weeks. So few is 3. So 3 weeks it looks like. Alrighty, and let's now spin for charms. So we got orange. Nice. So I'll close up the orange slots, and let's see what we have for your orange message. I got that all right. No, we didn't have anything else added to the mix, did we? I don't think so. I think those are the ones. It's going a little faster this time now that I feel more sure about what I'm doing here. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, look at that. All right, so your charms have the Yahoo, which to me means texting and emailing and social media, so maybe a lot of that going on. Oh, you got the little flowers with the little heart in the middle. Let's see if I can close it in on this a little bit. But you see this was my very first twin flame charm significator. because of the two flowers that are the same, but then the spirit or the heart kind of like connects you, like the Lover's card. So twin flames or lovers or connection, flowers to springtime. You've got fire, so a fire sign or passionate. Here's Sagittarius, who is a fire sign, and that's optimistic. You got the rainbow, so I feel like, rainbows is all the colors, and this is like, the beginning of a new day and happiness and goals. Cornucopia is so good. It means like you have plenty of food, you have plenty of riches, you're doing well. This is like also a really positive reading, like number one of the last reading. Okay, so you were blessed and beautiful. You have this honeycomb. I feel like this kind of makes me think of myself. Like I am so blessed. I have a whole honeycomb pantry full of food and stuff, and nothing's gonna nothing's gonna go wrong for me. And I just pray for all of you out there that you can make it through this and not have to suffer too much. That maybe you'll find something creative to do. So this pile to me seems like there's abundance here, creativity, good fortune. Maybe get some Chinese takeout, because that seems to be a message I've been hearing a lot too. It's like go ahead and order takeout, because that helps the food industry to keep in their, at least in business in some way, by still preparing food and bringing it out to you. And then that gives some jobs to other people. They can be delivery people, that kind of thing. So in a sense, like, it's kind of like looking out for each other kind of thing. And even if, there's all kinds of ways we can look out for each other. Like, my kid's dad worked for food service, and they gave him a bunch of food, and then he brought some food over here. So I feel very blessed that, people like that can do that kind of thing. So yeah, cheese. Cheese is another indicator of food and being well fed and doing well. And look at these shapes. It's kind of like a Pac-Man shape, both of these shapes. I kind of like those shapes. Something about that, it's like peace, it's like, or taking a piece of it too, don't be, not eating too much, just eating because you have plenty, and then you can share the rest. The bunny, to me, talks about a chance to be close to somebody that you have a, sexual connection with, and it's a great time to make bunnies together, And Easter, I think, is going to be a happy celebration even through these times, So you're going to find the good in this. I just feel like you guys, this pile, really can see happy things coming towards you. This little robot, I love this one. My niece kind of gave the definition for it, and it's kind of like, how a robotic person can be like sort of unfeeling and just kind of clean and clinical and stuff, but this is showing that they found their heart, kind of thing. So this is kind of a person that maybe might be clean and clinical on the outside, but they actually have a kind heart. And maybe that's you, or maybe that's somebody but just know that you can still kind of follow the rules and be very structured and very like very C3PO, but still be a kind soul, because even though C3PO was all thought statistics and whatnot, he wanted, he was still a friend, that kind of thing. So that's what I get out of that. So yeah, I think like yeah, 3 weeks, just stay assertive, don't stop, be you, just be you. Lots of, I think, good communications here, plenty of abundance. You're doing well. So, and I think this could be a friend that that's helping you out here. So there you go. And it you don't even may not even have to ask. A friend might just jump in and help you whether you ask or not. Okay? So I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to comment below. Let me know what you like, what kind of subjects you like out there. Tonight I should be going live, so we can do some free or low-cost super chat readings. But if you want something a little more extensive, check out my description box. And down below is my email address, and then you can email me, and I will send you all my price list and information on how we can have a reading together. I have plenty of time on my hands. I actually have lots of projects I can get to. I got a lot of house cleaning to do, and I had that project of cleaning out my closet that is still, like, started, but it didn't finish. So yeah, those are kinds of things you guys can do. I'm sure you can think of a lot of things to do if you have time on your hands. If you're working, then you're blessed, I think. So we should just all be feeling blessed right now. Anywho, so if you are new to the channel, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe, and big hugs to all my subscribers. I'm moving on to the next. Alrighty, and here is pile number 2 with the gray rock. So we got yes and no, maybe, and timing, and what else? So choose a new direction. That is for yes or no. Let's see what else we have. Not the right time is kind of your yes or no, and timing, and it's up to you. Okay, so that's our general message, and this is some of these yes or no ones are kind of very vague. But I like this because I like vague because sometimes it all depends on on multiple things. And remember, when we try to predict the future is always moving and always changing, and anybody can affect anything. Like we can have we have free will, and then there's, I don't know, in quantum physics, it just feels like there's so many possibilities, so many layers, that it's just almost amazing that we can predict anything at all. But so you might be put in a position where you decide that something that you've been thinking about, it's not the right time, and to choose a new direction. But it is up to you. You have free will. You are the master of your destiny, kind of thing. I like this though because it's like the angel is guiding the woman, and she's showing her a way. And the woman is completely empowered right now in what direction to choose, And there's a woman here, but that could mean man or male or female, doesn't matter. And the angel could be male or female even as well. The sex doesn't really matter. What matters here is that there's a big free will here, and maybe that's what's going on in your circumstance. A lot of free will, and a lot of, maybe it's just a little bit of changing somebody's mind, like maybe they had one direction they were going in, and then they changed their mind, and maybe maybe a little bit of changing the mind. Let's see what the pendulum has to say. But I feel like there's a saying that goes what is it? Indecisiveness, changing your mind is a woman's prerogative, or something like that. I don't know. That's like an old 50s saying or something like that. Let's see what the pendulum has to say about yes or no. What should you do? Yes or no, or maybe. I shouldn't give it away, but pile 1 had ask a friend, and ask a friend is not really yes or no, is it? It's almost like this pile, which is what to do. So let's see, what should you do? It's such a tease. Okay, got a maybe. See, I told you it was a maybe. This is feeling very maybe to me, because you're like, I feel like I should maybe go to a new direction. Maybe now's not the right time. But ultimately, it's up to you. Like, I like this smiling girl who's pointing at you. She's like, you are the master of your own destiny. Okay? Let's see about timing. So timing, we had a few come out. We have 7. We have 4, 5, and 7. So here's also, this is kind of up in the air kind of thing. But they are pretty close, 4, 5, 7 days. That means like a week, right? Or, it could be 4, 5, 7 weeks or months. Just keep that in mind. 4 could be the month of April, 5 could be the month of May, and 7 the month of July. But I feel like 7 being red is a hot month, like it's good. That's yes, that's a strong yes. And blue is like lukewarm, cool, like possibly, April or May kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. That is my senses right there, okay? So let's see what your charms have to say. Okay, we're going to go with yellow because I already used brown. So let's see what your yellow charms have to say. This is my favorite part. I don't know, this is so fun. I had to do it again. And being St. Patrick's Day, I think we should have fun. Maybe tonight I'll drink some alcoholic beverage with you. I don't know. What do you do on St. Patrick's Day? I've never been, like, this whole staying away from people thing is not that hard for me because I'm not a bar person. I'm not a restaurant person. I don't like public events that much. All right, so we've got, okay. Let's see, we've got the United States. This marble indicates, this is the yellow marble, which indicates Mercury and communication. And you've got the two egg yolks. So this is kind of a twin flame symbol, like two peas in a pod, like going through the same things. You're mirroring each other. You're part of the same. This is the greatest symbol to me of what a twin flame is, because twin flame is a twin. It's two souls that came from the same source, kind of thing, and that's why they recognize each other, and it feels so familiar, and how so much of who you are mirrors each other, even though you can be very different. So if you look at twins, brothers and sisters, you notice how sometimes they dress completely opposite of each other, or one's edgy and one's really sweet. Well, that may be true, like surface-wise, but internally they really have the same core values and ideas and beliefs, and finish each other's sentences and things like that. So that's why I'm saying, why I think the saying twin flame came about. It's kind of a soul that behaves that way, Anyway, so somebody out there might be twin, or it could have a lot to do with abundance and plenty of food. Somebody brought me tons of already scrambled eggs today, which is like, whoa, okay. MTV is really cool because it's like, you can sing, watch TV, listen to music, make music, relax, enjoy, enjoy the electronic things of the world right now, let the electronics keep you in tune with the world. Ooh, you've got the Deathly Hollow symbol, which I was totally going to tattoo right here on my hand, because this is where a cat bit me not too long ago. And then I think the cat that bit me was actually Dobby's mother, because she came in to eat and then freaked out, and then she bit me. And there's like 3 points here that look like a triangle, and I was going to put that there. Actually, some of you might have noticed that I did a temporary Deathly Hollows, but it's all about, well, it's about, these symbols in the Harry Potter movie, so you might like to be interested in just watching a little clip. I actually have a clip on the community page about the Deathly Hollows if you're interested in, but it's the wand, it's the stone, and the invisibility cloak, and these are all 3 special things that have to do with the Deathly Hollows. Then we've got the ducky, which has to do with sex, so it's a good time for sex. If you're with that one person that you feel comfortable with, and even if you're not physically with somebody, you can still have virtual sex, which can be really fun. So that might be something fun that you like to do, or you can have, just really get connected with the ones that you love, that are close to you. And this is a great time for creativity for you. And you got Pisces, intuitive. You might have this really great intuitive idea that comes to you, inspires you, and creates something bigger and broader, and a way to communicate with people as well. So yeah, and it could be related to friendship. It could be related to it's really Sorry, but this feels like a really wishy-washy reading. Like, yeah, do whatever you want. You can go this way, you can go that way. You can decide if it's the right time. It's up to you. You could do it now, you could do it later. You know, whatever you want. But basically, I feel like the point is either whatever you decide, you're gonna be fine. Like your charms are solid. They're happy. Belle is all about love, and that's the main part. You know, the main thing is love and compassion. Like a Pisces is compassionate. You have great ideas. You're creative. You can do whatever you want right now, pretty much. And I don't feel any lacking here. You're still gonna feel connected to the United States, at least, maybe, or the world. Depends on where you are. But I feel like you're connected. Okay. All right. So if you like that, thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. Check out my description box for all my links, and you can find me at Instagram and come sing with me on Smule. And you can get a private reading if you like, and check out my email address at the very bottom there. You'll be able to see my email address, and you can email me, and I'll send you a price list. And but if you know it's too pricey for you now, definitely come out tonight to my live, and we do live readings free if we can, or you know, really low cost super chat ones for a couple of dollars. So you guys decide what you like to do, and you can come out tonight and we can get some readings. So we'll make it a St. Patrick's Day party, okay? So, you know, dress in green, drink something green, I don't know, and try to celebrate it with me in a nice virtual way. All right, so hello, all my returning subscribers. I love you. And all you visitors, please feel free to subscribe and like, and I'm moving on to the next. All right, hi, everybody, and here's pile number 3, the pink rock. Let's see, yes or no, and timing. We've got reconsider. So maybe think about this before you make any kind of decisions. You've got unlikely. So those came out together. You're the pile that had all this, all the answers here. Timing, we have perfect timing. You're going to have abundance and take action. So this is all over the place. But I'm feeling, this is what I'm feeling. Okay. What I'm feeling is you have a question, and there's going to be the perfect moment to take action, which will bring you your abundance. Whether it's relationship, career, or anything else, there is a perfect timing in this situation to take action. Maybe right now, at this very moment, the timing, a positive outcome might be unlikely, but maybe it is a positive outcome. Just depends on where you see yourself, right? Maybe the positive answer would be a no answer, you know? Maybe the positive answer is not now, you know? So the main focus here is considering. It doesn't necessarily have to mean reconsidering, although it says reconsidering. I think it's saying think about this a little bit. Just think about it, okay? Think about the pros and the cons. Think about the likelihoods and the unlikelihood of whatever, you know, needs to be done. Think about when should you do something in order, when should you take action in order to get your abundance. So let's ask the pendulum at least if this is a yes or no, or maybe so, and then we'll find out more about the when, because I feel both questions are a little bit iffy right now. We've got an unlikely timing. I mean, unlikely, which means no, maybe, or yes, maybe, reconsider, maybe. And perfect timing just means it's kind of a magical timing. It has nothing to do with, okay, so you got a no way. No way something is going to happen right now. You have to wait for the perfect timing. Okay, so let's see when the perfect timing would be. You're the first people that got the no way. Which don't take that too bad, because it could be a good sign, you know. could be a protective sign. Sometimes angels do these things. Say, hey, wait, not right now. Hold up, no way. Reconsider that move, because that might, like, what if you think, oh, should I text somebody, or should I get revenge on them? Nope, don't get revenge on them, no way. You'll see that this situation is different than what you thought it was, and the perfect timing will happen, and then you can take a positive action to receive abundance. So you've got 3 and 8, or 38. So 3 days, weeks, months, 8 days, weeks, months. We've the third month is March, and we're almost out of this month. So I feel like, okay, so maybe this is the answer for right now. Maybe right now March is unlikely, but maybe the perfect timing has more to do with August, or 8 days, weeks, or months. That kind of thing. Also, I love 8 because it's the infinity symbol. So this one has a more positive influence here. Although 3 is a great number, I just feel also 38 could have something to do with your age or something like that. Maybe 38 is the age that where perfect timing goes into play. 38 was a interesting age for me. A lot changed in my life at 38. So that could be something out there for you too that you can consider. Lots of things to consider here. So let's get out our charms. I'm going to spin this just to spin it, but the only one we have left is pink. So we're going to use pink for you. Ta-da! Pink. And here are your charms. See what we got. Okay, so you got Mr. Spock. He's logical. See, Mr. Spock would be the kind of person to reconsider something because he uses his logic, and maybe it's saying there's all kinds of ways you can approach a situation. Sometimes you can use your intuition. Sometimes you use logic. And when you use your logic, you might discover statistically, it's unlikely that whatever you put out right now is going to produce the results you're looking for. So I feel like, I definitely get this kind of statistics kind of thing, just trying to sort it out, just trying to plan it in your brain kind of thing. And maybe that's the approach that you need right now. And, go to Margaritaville. The pink flamingo, what is this about? Pink flamingo, I feel like, has to do with something very unusual, just and tropical and special and one of a kind. It's kind of like, to me, the pink flamingo is much like the unicorn, like just kind of, they're not extremely rare. In fact, they're not that rare at all. Like when you go, but the color, the fact that any animal can be pink is kind of rare, right? And so the pink flamingo, I just feel like, I think that has to do with the perfect timing. Perfect timing is kind of like the pink flamingo. It's just kind of like you hear symphony, like it's a tingle through your head to your toes, like this is it, now take action, and then you get it, So you haven't had that feeling yet, I don't think. It hasn't come to you. It hasn't come to you like a wave of knowing, of yes, this is the time. And that's why you've been stuck in this unlikely and reconsider phase, like not being very sure of yourself, because you haven't felt that perfect timing sense. The cupcake could be like the abundance, the reward kind of thing, Also could be warning, watch your sweets. And there's music in the situation and family in the situation. It's very light in the charms, but very deep in meaning, okay? So I think that kind of covers it. If you guys want to know anything else, I'm going to have tons more readings. I'm going to do animal spirit messages too, to fill in where maybe this didn't completely answer your question, because I know sometimes it can be a little bit vague, but sometimes you have to use your intuition, and this time I feel like you have to use your logic, okay? So I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to comment below. Go ahead and push that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. But hello and welcome back, all my returning subscribers. We are Sparkles of Light, and we are congregating tonight in a virtual way on my live tonight. If you're interested, come out and we can do low-cost super chats, free if we can get away with it. But then super chats can be as cheap as like $2, whatever, and we can have some fun readings tonight. And then yeah, so if there's other ways that you want to reach out to me and hang out with me, you can visit me on Instagram and on Smule, and email me, and I can send you my price list if you're interested in a private reading. I still do private readings, everybody. I just don't write all the, I mean, I have so much information in my description box, then it would just take up too much room to write all the price lists. So that's why I just kind of hold off. But every once in a while, I'll post it on the community page. And also the community, pay attention to community page, because that's another way where I sort of express what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, send love to you. Sometimes I send channel messages from your beloved. Sometimes songs and music hits me in a certain way that I feel like I have to pass on to you. So that's another way I connect with you guys. So you guys let me know again what you're interested in, and thank you for those of you who've given me some great ideas. I'm going to roll with those ideas for the rest of the week and just keep giving me some more. And I'll see you tonight. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.